My name is Adrienne Telman, and I'm a Homeworks by Precepts consultant representing BJU Press homeschooling materials. I've been homeschooling my 4 kids for over 5 years using BJU, and I've been a consultant here in Colorado for 2. Today, we're going to take a look at Reading 2. Here's everything you'll receive with your Reading 2 kit. Let's take a look at Part 1 of the Teacher Edition. There are 2 volumes. The first one contains Units 1, 2, and 3. The second volume contains Units 4, 5, and 6. For this volume, we see that Part 1 is Wisdom, 2 is Focusing on Hard Work, Part 3 is Disobedience. It does show us Units 4, 5, and 6, but those are grayed out as those will be included in Volume 2. Also here, we have a yellow box with our teacher resources that are all included in the back of this book. Every course with BJU Press is taught from a biblical worldview. On these 2 pages, you'll see the objectives in all 6 units with some key questions that you and your child will get to discuss and explore together. On the academic rigor page, this gives you some guidelines on how to assess your students' progress through this course, if they're maintaining what we're teaching them and what we're trying to learn as we go through these lessons, the desired learning outcomes, some support that you can get if we're struggling with anything, and some evidence of understanding. On this page, this gives you an oversight of how you can be helping your child best use these materials for their learning. As we move through this teacher guide, we see the Reading 2 objectives that your child will get to learn during this course. Here are the things that are new to this 4th edition of Reading 2. The resources that were included with your kit. This is BJU's teaching cycle that is implemented to include all learning styles. Here we have some key features included in this teacher guide that you will see as you move throughout the lessons of this course. Both language comprehension and word recognition are broken down into several categories here. You can clearly see the course objectives for each of these categories and the life skills that these help your child develop. Whether teaching for a group or an individual, this section breaks down reading assessments. These tools are included in your kit and will be used throughout this course. Let's take a look at a specific unit and how the lessons are laid out. Here we see Unit 1 on Wisdom. We have the different lesson titles. The first column shows what pages you need out of your teacher edition and what pages your student will need to turn to in their student edition. We see the objectives for each lesson. The BWS is for Biblical Worldview Shaping Concepts. Here are the resources of things that you may need to gather ahead of time, and any assessments or homework pages assigned out of your student's activity manual. Here I have Part 2 of the Teacher Edition. Let's look specifically at Unit 5. Unit 5 is on God's creation. Each unit starts out with the objectives that you and your student will go through in this section, as well as a big question: how does creation point to God? As you go through each lesson, you'll be introduced to new stories. At the start of a story, you will see, before reading, some questions to think about before your student gets into the reading. There will also be some vocabulary words, might be new words for your student that will be coming up in this section. As you go through, you're seeing a smaller version of what your child will have on their page as they go through their reader. There are questions throughout each story. You do not need to stick to these verbatim, but they're to guide you and your student for going deeper into the questions of the story, and their suggested answers are seen in red. At the end of a story, there is often an after reading or a look again lesson. This is focused on comprehension to make sure that we learned the lesson from that story and to see what we retained from the previous lesson. As we move through this unit, you'll see that each lesson starts with the biblical worldview shaping objectives that were mentioned in the first chart, any materials needed for that lesson, and we from time to time have the yellow differentiated instruction boxes. These are for possibly your gifted learners or just another suggested activity to get some more senses involved. Skipping ahead to the end of Unit 5, Here we see each unit ends in a test. Students are encouraged to look up the answers if that's the way that you would like to test them. There's also suggestions of books that they can pick for their own free reading from the library for fun for various projects. Here in Unit 6, we see in Lesson 166, after the Unit 6 test, your student will start a book study. For this reading too, it is The Sword and the Tree. Each lesson goes through one chapter. We still have our biblical worldview shaping questions, and we will see it takes us to the end of the course, which is 108. At the end of Unit 6, after Lesson 180, you will see instructions on how to use a glossary. This is a copy of the glossary that your student has in their textbook as well. You'll see some suggested tips on teaching those phonics instructions, those word recognitions, as your child moves throughout this course. And then we have an index alphabetically for anything included, and this is in the back of both. Here we have your student's reader. There are 2 of them, and they match your teacher's editions. The units are color-coded to match what is in your teacher guide, which makes it easy to make sure that you 2 are on the same page. Here's your student's activities books. The pages that are assigned, it will tell you. They are also color-coded to match your units, and they're 3-hole punched and perforated for whatever your family needs if you need to do school on the go. All of the answers are in your teacher answer key for the activity manual in red. Also all color-coded at the bottom to match the unit that you're currently working on. While Teacher Editions Volumes 1 and 2 are an invaluable resource, we all know that sometimes we are on the go and a more consolidated version would be helpful. This Teacher Companion is just that. We see that all 6 units are included. There's a helpful page on what is included in here and how best to use this book. Some extra resources available to us as parents. Homeschool Hub, afterschoolhelp.com if your student is struggling or needing some extra work, or maybe they want some extra work. We see the table of contents for all 6 with including the page numbers, the lesson numbers, the pages in the big teacher editions, what pages your student will need, and from their activities books as well. We see the objectives, the biblical worldview shaping concepts, and let's take a look at a lesson. As we see, these are just 1 page per lesson, much shorter. The concepts are there. The individual pages to follow along with your student is not. But you can always listen to them out loud or go back to the detailed version if you're needing more help with that. At the back of the Teacher Companion, we have a list of collaboration ideas. These are suggestions, or maybe just for fun, for your student to be more involved and excited about what they're learning. Also, there's a section on one-to-one activities and games. These even vary by subject. While I won't show you everything in this assessment packet, I did want to show you a couple of things. There's instructions on how to administer the reading evaluations. Sometimes there will be oral reading where a student is asked to read a passage and then you ask them some comprehensions afterwards. And sometimes it will be vocab questions for them to assess by context if they understand that. We saw a sample of these all in the table of contents of the teacher guide, but these are all rubrics on how to check for any of your students' progress throughout this course. And the phonics progress monitoring tool. It'll say which lesson this will get used with. Feel free to pause if your child has not grasped that concept yet and they need a little bit more practice. Thanks for taking a look inside Reading 2. If you have additional questions, please find a Homeworks consultant in your area.